somebody to, we've never really measured those guys down there. So we're going to go further out and that'll be really good. So see down here where I do have some contour lines, you're going to write down the points and what their measurements are, okay?
So the points that we measured?
The points that we marked, but we're going to go down and use those blue ones. You can see them better, okay? What I want you to do is from the 0 point here, so this is our 0, from this right angle corner of the garage, we're actually going to go and mark one measurement here that's parallel to that. Then we're going to measure from here to that point. So we're going to have two measurements there. And we're going to go to this point. So we're going to go out to where we're parallel to that.
Did you just guesstimate about where that
You just try to aim straight, okay? It's a guess. All right, so I'm going to have you mark the measurements. All right, Connor, right the angle of this point right there. See if you can hold it there. You can go inside here, sweetie. All right, so I want you to hold it nice and flat on the end. Put that right on the corner.
That's thorny.
Yeah, watch out. Yeah, watch out for the blackberries. That's thorny. Okay, right here, sweetie, on the edge of the, there you go. On the edge of this, right on the corner. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to go out. Would somebody like to go stand on one of those points? Because I actually can't see them. See if you can go one of the points of one of the blue lines.
You want the furthest one or just these first ones?
That one's okay.
Okay.
Stand right there. Okay, now watch. So I want to be even with Ben over there. So we're at 6'10".
Okay.
So on one of those little dots, 6'10". 6'10" inches. I wrote little lines off to the right of it.
Okay.
Let me show you.
This is your garage.
This is the garage. I'm going down here. Just pretend it's this way. So 6'10" is one of the measurements there. Okay, Connor, go to your dad who's standing on the dock. I'll hold this one. Stand right on the dot, but hold it up even with me, Steve. Straight up. There you go, hon. Okay, so make it even with me down here. We've got 19 feet, and see how I'm going level with that wall? So making sure it's a perfect right angle. I've got 19 and 5 inches. 19 feet 5 inches is where that dot of that contour line is. We know the measurements. So when we plot it on the big graphic paper, we know what measurements to use to do exactly the scale. Okay? All right, let's go on the second dot. Back over here. Sorry. I got to have you come back over here. Sorry. I'll roll it
And you
up.
follow the same line, right?
Yeah, we're following the same line and we're getting the measurements. We roll it up here. Just be careful of that blackberry, sweetheart. Yes. All right, you go to the corner.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so I'm going here and I have 9 feet 7 inches. That's the second dot. Now do the same thing again. Go to your dad and I'll stand right here. 9 feet 10 inches. Whoop. It's got a spring to it.
Yep.
He just loves that A-frame. All right, we've got 17 feet 3 inches. 17 feet 3 inches. Okay. Now go stand on the next dot. Okay, you gotta come over here, sweetie. We're gonna do that corner.
Here, get out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put it in your
Don't
mouth.
put it in your mouth. That's icky. All right, right to the corner. And we're even right here. We've got 10 feet 10 inches. Go to Dad. See, once you've done this a bunch of times, you just remember how to do it. You'll never forget. Connor would be able to do this. Okay, we've got 16 feet even, you guys. Good job. Okay, so does that make sense
Yeah.
of how to do that simply? So same thing with the
Every line.
every line that you've done on your property that's either 10 feet apart or more, you make sure to measure each dot. Or you put a flag or a rock. Some people use spray paint, okay? The only problem is you guys don't have any lawn there, it's just dirt. Oh, it is lawn. So if you have grass, use stakes. So you can get those at Home Depot, a dozen of them, you know, for $1. So you just put the stakes down and tell the boys not to touch it. You can still mow around them. But you're going to need those in the spring when you literally do
Decide
your
to
trenches,
plan
okay?
out
Just
our-
like this, exactly. You're gonna need to have those dots because that's on your map. On your existing features, plus what you've added as far as water systems, you need to have those measurements so we can draw it to scale. So we know exactly where to put everything, okay? You guys have any questions about that? It's pretty simple, right? I love doing this exercise because you really visualize it.
So the land is going to
See,
dictate how you
perfect.
put your beds in.
Yes. The land, unless you excavate it differently, tells you that this is where my water is going to flow, 90 degrees to these contour lines right here. And see how perfectly, look at that. Isn't it just perfect? It's amazing how it does a perfect 90 degree to all these lines every time. I can't make it. It's okay, Garrett. It's all right, sweetheart. I can't make it do anything different. That's just the way it is. It's a law of physics, basically. It's just a law in the universe that the water always flows 90 degrees to contour, okay? Then we're going to learn how to do those designs of water systems using this, okay? All the different ways. But no matter where the source of water that it comes from, whether I put a hose there, whether the water's coming off the roof to a pipe, it's going to hit each one of these trenches that I put in. And it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So what do you